There are no black people in the West Coast of America. And while, yes, there are obviously and technically black people, what I mean is that the majority of black Americans in America still live in the South and the mid-Atlantic Northeast. There's a map floating around that people are really confused about the black populations by county, and it's showing a concentration of black people in the South and in the Northeast. And as someone who's from New York and I moved to LA, one of the biggest cultural shocks I had moving here was the lack of black people. Based on Hollywood, based on TV, based on me seeing things like Boys in the Hood and all these shows growing up as a black person, I thought the black population in California was just like New York, and it's not. And when you look at it, I think the black population in California is something like 4% or something like that. It's very, very, very small. And then California is where the most black people are in all of the West Coast. I've spent summers in Portland, Oregon. I've spent a lot of time in Seattle. I've been to Utah a couple of times. I've been to Arizona a bunch. And in all these places, man, there's just not black people. Growing up in the East, I think we take for granted being around so many black people. And even if you grow up in like a middle class neighborhood like I did, your neighbors are everything. Like I never associated wealth, education, and success with whiteness. Because like where I grew up, everybody had a house. So obviously there's still segregation and disenfranchisement and oppression amongst black people everywhere. There's more opportunity for black people to thrive in a place where there's more of us, if that makes sense. Like I would never expect black people in like Wyoming or Iowa. Like I'm not crazy, but I was expecting there to be so many more black people in California than there are. First moved here, Issa Rae started the Insecure Black Party, and I never forget it was 2018. And every conversation that we had at the stadium was, "Yo, where do you live? Where do you be hanging out? Because I don't see black people. Where do you live? Where you hanging out? Because I don't see black people." Unless you live in South LA and you live in an all black neighborhood, you don't really see black people unless you go to an event or you're going to a party. And I had to learn that very quickly. It was weird, like leaving a place like New York and seeing black people every day, no matter where you are, to like me going weeks without seeing black people because I lived in a certain part of the city. But yeah, this map is very interesting. But there's no black people over here, like there is back home. Just migration patterns, right? All the slavery was done in the South in America. All the ports were in the east of America. That's where America was first settled at. So to come over here was very, 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 very far. Same reason that why there's no Caribbean people over here, because it's very, very, very far.